Ladies and gents, now look, the gyms are closed. I understand. Maybe that's the place that you need to go to get your ass in gear. And because you haven't got that place, you can't metaphorically get your ass in gear. Or maybe the weights that you have at home are not heavy enough for you. Whatever it is, I know, even myself, motivation seems to have died. Let me explain a couple of steps, 5 simple steps of how, with the weights that you do have, how you can increase the intensity and increase the motivation. Okay, so welcome to Mez's Garage, aka my gym for the interim time period. So look, here are 5 steps that I guarantee you, if you start to implement them into your workouts, whichever body part you're trying to work out, you're going to feel more of a burn. Look, the weights that you have, I guarantee, will be able to do this. Okay? Here's my challenge to you. Do what I say, and then leave me a comment below to either tell me I'm talking shit or yes, Shiraz, it did actually help. Okay? So, 5 steps. Number 1 is stop moving other body parts. So look, I'm going to demonstrate biceps purely because of the lack of space that we have here. But just to give you an example of what I see, mainly with guys, I'm not going to sugarcoat this, it is mainly guys. So look, guys, no need to have this dick measuring competition of, look at me, I can lift heavy weights, and me beating peacock, and look, you're at home now. No need to show off in front of anybody, because guess what, there's nobody around. So here's the thing, stop moving other body parts. What do I mean? Let me show you. So I see guys, they're in the gym, they've got the bar loaded up, and then they're doing this kind of business where they're kind of rocking the back, backwards like this. They're not really straightening the arm fully, and they're using the back to just kind of help that. Or you see those dipshits in the gym that kind of add this little bounce. You can't see it right now, but I'm kind of bouncing, slight bounce with my legs, not off the floor, but slight bend of my knees, and then lift back up. Ooh. Or, look, so, you know, that's the first part, moving other body parts. Let me ask you this, gents, and it is mainly gents, because they're the ones who are doing it. And ladies, this is a sign of people peacocking. People, when I say people, I mean guys, okay? So you're kind of probably thinking, guys, if you're doing this, you'll know what I'm talking about. Women, you're like, if you've not done it, you'll be like, what's Shiraz talking about? Let me show you. So, if you're doing this motion here, which is essentially what you're doing, answer me this, how the fuck is that helping your biceps? It's helping you lift the weight up, it's not helping you engage the bicep. What would happen if you kept your body still and tried doing the same? Answer is, you're not going to be able to do it, which means the weight's too heavy for you, which means lower the weight. Fuck ego. Part of that is also the form, the full range of motion. Clients, if I've ever trained you, you know this is the first thing I tell you. Full range of motion, all the way up, all the way down. Okay? It's easy to stop there because you can get it back up. What's not easy is to allow it to go fully down and then engage the muscle to bring it all the way up. That makes it harder. Harder means more intensity. More intensity means more muscle activation, okay? So guys, you're at home now. There's no need to start measuring dicks and saying, ooh, look at me, I can lift heavy weights. If you're not doing it right, I'm not impressed, okay? The only thing that I see, the only thing that comes into my mind when I see you doing this in the gym starts with the word P, ends with the words Ninus. Fill in the blanks. That's what I think of people that do this, because feeding ego is not going to help build your muscle. Number 2, slow the pace down. Okay, so if you're doing reps, which is like 1 second up, 1 second down, 1 second up, 1 second down. Well, why don't we slow the whole thing down? It's not a race to get to 10 or however many reps you're doing. Increase the time under tension. So it could be 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 3 down, 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 3 down. Look, I'm not going to change the weight, but if I was to do this, 1 second up, 1 second down, 1 second up, 1 second down, versus 1, 2, 3, 4 up, 1, 2, 3, 4 down. Look, with the same weight, I'm going to have increased the amount of time that the muscle stays under tension by increasing the amount of time that the muscle stays under tension, I'm going to feel these bad boys pumped up a lot more with the same weight. Do you get what I'm saying? So time under tension is not a race. Number two, that was number two. Number three is add a pulse. So do a full rep, then do a half rep. Do a full rep, then do a half rep. Do a full rep, and do a half. So that's not just that, rep-wise, it's not a case of that's one, that's two, one. Yeah, so up, half, that's one. Up, half, that's two. Up, half, three. You get where I'm going with this. So by adding an extra half, you're going to increase the burn, increase the intensity. Number four, add a pause. Again, clients, you know I've done this to you. Add a pause into your workout. What do I mean by that is, look, when you first initially have to move the weight from a standing still start, it takes so much energy out of you to get it moving. If you've ever had the pleasure of moving a car that's broken down, you'll experience the same. To initially get that car going, to move this big ton of weight, takes so much energy. But once it's moving, you can just glide it along. Same thing when you're with a weight. So once you first pick the weight up, it's going to be hard. But then once the motion's going, so the first part here, hard. Then once the motion's going, okay, I'm in the motion. However, if you were to bring it down, pause. Pause. Each exercise, each rep is going to duplicate the first one. The first one is the hardest. You're going to make every rep the hardest now by adding a pause into it. And then finally, ladies and gents, number five, a way to increase that intensity is, after you've done this, look, not this, it could be any body part, like I said. Superset. That means as soon as you've done this exercise, add this exercise in straight away. Do not give your muscle any time to rest. So biceps, for example, we're going to do an isometric hold. This, I'm going to try and raise this hand. This, I'm going to stop this hand from raising itself, which will go like this. So, okay, so now I'm trying to lift this arm up, and with this hand, I'm going to hold it and push it down. I'm going to hold that for 10 seconds, okay? Then I'm going to do the other side. There's round one done. So look, motivation can be low purely because of the fact that we just don't have the things around us to push us. Maybe it's the, the psychology of being in the gym. That's where you can think, right, I'm in the gym, now I'm going to push myself. Sometimes people find it harder to push themselves and motivate themselves at home. I get that, okay? Unless you're that way wired, it can be hard because you've got kids running around, you've got all these other things going around you. The weight can feel, it's not hard enough. What's the point? Motivation, out the window. Add these 5 steps with the weights that you have, with any body part you want to, and then leave me a comment below to say, Shiraz, you're talking shit, that didn't work, or leave me a comment to say, yes, Shiraz, it did work. Either way, I'm open to your comments. I have got big enough shoulders to take on board whatever you need to say. Hopefully it'll help. Hopefully it'll be more use than a chocolate fire guard, but if it isn't, just let me know.